Hey there guys, Peter here, and this is Bayonetta. Bayonetta is finally on PC. I must confess that as a PC gamer this is one of the few games I actually regret that I don't own a console to be able to play alongside such critically acclaimed games as Journey and the new one, Horizon Zero Dawn, that I really wanted to play. But anyways, this is Bayonetta. She's finally on PC. She costs €20, and let's just say that the port of this particular game is amazing. Even on my low-end PC, this game on medium to high settings runs perfectly. I mean, you can see in the corner the afterburner overlay, and you can see that during gameplay the graphics card doesn't even hit 50%, and the graphics card is the very ancient 7870 rebranded as R9270X, and this thing doesn't even hit 50%.
The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife.
Yes, it's a PS3 and Xbox 360 era, but I think they've done some actual polishing work and done many improvements on this thing. During gameplay, the game properly utilizes all 4 cores that I throw at it, meaning that it's optimized properly this time around. If I'm not mistaken, the Xbox 360 did not have a quad-core CPU inside it, but my PC does, and Bayonetta is using them properly, nicely, well done.
Their victory was short-lived.
I have lowered the graphical settings. Mainly I have lowered the anti-aliasing and filtration in order to take some weight off of my graphics card. I probably shouldn't have, because the graphics card barely hit 50%, it never actually does. So it can easily take more punishment. I can play on higher settings than I actually play on. I'm really happy with the game. The game runs fine. It has all the graphics settings you may expect. It's not extremely deep in its optimization. I mean, you don't have all kinds of stuff to tinker with, but the basic stuff are here, the important stuff are here. The texture quality, the shadow quality, the After Effects, they're all here, and you can change them all. The other important thing is that you can play with either controller or mouse and keyboard, and everything is rebindable. You can rebind all of your keys on the keyboard, and you can even bind the secondary options, which is always good. I mean, more options for the final user is always a good thing. During cutscenes, the game utilizes only 2 cores for some reason. The other 2 just drop down to 0. And the game utilizes only 2 cores. The frame rate cuts down to 30 FPS, which is fine. I mean, it's cutscene, it's not a big deal, as long as it's stable and it's rock solid. I mean, come on, the graphics card doesn't even, the fans doesn't even ramp up. It's cold as hell. The CPU doesn't bother with it at all. I'm able to record with an ancient CPU and very old graphics card. Even if all of that was not the way it was, this is Bayonetta, you can't really get mad at it. And yet Platinum has done the best work they can to optimize this thing to the max. I mean, seriously, the CPU that I'm running is below the minimum requirements. Minimum requirements are Core i3, and I have an old AMD Athlon at the moment.
Let me tuck you in.
So yeah, and it still runs fine. I mean, come on, 4 cores are 4 cores. So congratulations, people with Pentiums, you're officially screwed.
Bayonetta!
What I can tell as somebody who hasn't played Bayonetta before is that this game really likes its cutscenes, really likes to show you how things are done properly, and I'm fine with that, but for the first hour of the game I have almost not played at all. I know the game opens up later on, it gives you more freedom later on, but for now it's really... actually it's driving me angry. I bought Witcher 3 back in the day and I had absolutely the same complaint that I'm having now with Bayonetta. The game likes to give you all its cutscenes and show you all its stuff and take control away from you, and this is not a good game design. You shouldn't take control away from the player. But anyways. The game runs fine and I'm surprisingly good at it. I mean, I got a platinum medal. I don't know, I'm divided. On one side I'm happy that I can finally play Bayonetta because I have heard only good things about it, only praise. And now that I'm actually playing Bayonetta, I don't really play Bayonetta because it gives me a lot of cutscenes and a lot of cinematic stuff and the spectacle stuff without really allowing me to play. We'll see, I have played like 30 minutes of it, 40, something like that. I know it does open up a bit. It relaxes its grip upon the player, so the player can actually play. So yeah, I think I'll play a bit more of it, and this game may just swallow my free time. For now, that's all from me, and Bayonetta is just starting with me, so... yes, Mistress, I'm starting to play with you, Mistress. See you later, guys.
You can't take me like this! It's against regulations, I tell you!